Hello and welcome. My name is Teresa from the blog and YouTube channel freetoflower.com, where I share all about simple living on our European farm, homesteading how-tos, and recipes from scratch. Please hit the subscribe button so you never miss a new video. Today I am taking you along as we prepare to celebrate Christmas here in the Czech Republic. We have so many amazing rituals and traditions, some that are Christian, some that predate Christianity, and I frankly love them all. Christmas is one of my favorite times of year here in the Czech Republic, and I think I mentioned some of this in my last Christmas video, but it stands repeating that one of the main reasons why I love so many parts and so many traditions and so many parts of Czech Christmas is because it is not consumer-centered. And of course, there are so many consumer-centered things that are now part of Christmas here. We do holiday gift shopping and all the rest. But if you look far enough and if you really observe some of the things that our ancestors here in this part of the world did, things that are still current and that people still do, you will find that most of them have nothing to do with consumerism, and I love that. So while I could go on and show you so many different things, I will just be showing you a little snippet today, doing some Christmas baking in the kitchen, and then heading out to celebrate Christmas at a local castle. Yes, one of the things that we are so fortunate to be able to say that we have here are castles. We live in a part of the country where there are castles all around. Literally, if you drive 30 minutes in any direction, you will always hit a castle, sometimes even closer. If you drive a little bit further, you'll hit more. And each one is completely unique and gorgeous. We love going in the summertime, which is the main castle busy time, but lots of them also hold events for holidays such as Christmas, and the one I'm going to show you today is our favorite one. But before we get there, here I am making some traditional gingerbread. Well, I say traditional, I actually made it slightly not traditional by adding molasses. I know that molasses are a pretty common ingredient in gingerbread in most American recipes. However, we do not add that in. Instead of molasses, we usually use honey for the traditional Czech tasting gingerbread cookie, but I decided to go this route. I really like the taste of molasses, and so that is what we went with. They turned out really well. What I really like about them is that they actually do not have any other added sugar, so they are relatively low sugar until you add the frosting, of course. But that meant that even my husband had some. He is not the biggest sweets guy unless it contains chocolate, then he's just all over it. But because those were pretty low sugar, he actually really enjoyed them, and I didn't feel as bad giving them to the kids. All right, this second Christmas cookie is a very traditional Czech cookie. I don't even know how I would translate the name. Maybe there's something similar. If there is something similar in the US and I just don't know about it, please tell me in the comments below. I would love to know. This dough is just a very soft, buttery, kind of like, I don't know what it resembles. Like, it's something between an animal cracker and a butter biscuit. It's really delicious. This is one of my favorite traditional Czech Christmas cookies. And you cut out two shapes. The top is a slightly different one than the other. You can see that here. You cut out the little circle in the middle. That's for the top. You obviously bake them, and then you assemble them together with some traditionally strawberry jam in the middle. You'll see me doing that a little later. I was so excited this year because I have some homemade strawberry jam. I made so many strawberry recipes in the summer and preserved strawberries in so many different ways, and this was exactly the reason why, because now I have my own strawberry jam and it's just the best feeling. There are countless other Czech Christmas cookies. Christmas cookies are a whole thing here. Every family has their own traditional ones, or the ones that they adhere to. And what we very often do here is whenever there's a gathering, or if we go see somebody and, pay them a visit, we will bring our Christmas cookies and we will do an exchange. So they'll give you theirs and you'll give them yours. And that way everybody gets to sample different ones. And when I say many, I mean truly, there are hundreds of types. And I don't think it's possible to ever try all of them. Some people even invent their own varieties or just make changes to the recipes, and that keeps it really fun and interesting. Not so great for the waistline around Christmas time, but otherwise super fun. Although this video shows me making the more traditional Czech cookies, I have also done some more American baking or more American Christmas cookies. I made some chocolate crinkle and some more American style gingerbread. But I would love to know, tell me, what are some of your favorite American cookie varieties in the comments below. I still want to make a few. At the time of when I'm recording the voiceover for the video, Christmas has not passed yet. By the time this video comes out, I think it'll be very close, and I still have a little bit of time, and I think I might want to do something with the kids. So give me all your best ideas below. And here I am assembling those delicious cookies together with the strawberry jam. Like I mentioned earlier, this is a super simple recipe. I will put it up on my blog, freetoflour.com. You will find it in the description box below so that you can make this recipe at home. After some cookie baking, we headed out, and this is the castle that we went to. It is absolutely gorgeous and huge. They had an exhibition of birds of prey there as well, and all sorts of different stalls. There was a whole market that you're going to see in a moment. I love this castle. I've been coming here specifically to this Christmas event ever since I've been a little girl. I have some really fond memories of coming with my family and my father, who has actually since passed. So it's super sweet for me to bring my family here, and of course for my American husband, going to a real medieval, even older castle just never gets old. They have it just beautifully decorated with really tasteful, all natural usually decorations. They bring in a bunch of animals and artisans, people who handcraft different items, and they also have a very special kitchen that we are going to see in a moment. Here we are, the Black Kitchen, my favorite part of the Christmas market at this castle. Black Kitchen is a kitchen where they cooked on open flames just in the room, and basically the entire room is one big chimney. You will see a shot that I took a little bit later on where I look up at the ceiling, and you'll see that just the entire ceiling is the chimney, the exhaust of the room leading up. So after you leave the Black Kitchen, you are definitely pretty smoky smelling because there is some smoke, but it is not overpowering, and obviously it's very comfortable to be in, no problems breathing. They make traditional snacks and foods. They make these pancakes made out of potatoes and flour. Obviously, there's some sausages on the fire, some traditional garlic soup, mulled wine, and other deliciousness. The atmosphere is just beautiful. It's so Christmassy, and it never gets old. Thanks so much for joining me as we prepare for Christmas. I hope you and your family have a wonderful holiday season. Thank you so much for being with me here throughout this year, and I look forward to everything else that we will do on this channel next year. Till next time.